In this video, we are going to make a basic calculator, a beginner's project, a very basic terminal based calculator, right? What we are going to do here, we are just applying two inputs. We are receiving two numbers from the user, number one and number two. We are also asking the user what kind of operations user want to perform: addition, subtraction, deletion, multiplication, and division, right? Those four, one out of those four arithmetic operations. So we are receiving those things as an input, and then based on the whatever input we receive and whatever the operation that user want to perform, we will do the functionality and will uh, return the result, right? So that's basically a simple calculator, right? So let's start it. So first of all, we will create two variables. Number one, here we will receive first number, enter first number, right? And because these are the numbers, so let's typecast it and use the float here. And I apply float here because I can also use integer here, but we should be open to the number because user can enter number with decimal places. So float includes both number with decimal places and without decimal places, right? And so we have these two variables that are storing the two numbers that we are going to receive from user as an input, right? And we are converting those two number in the float and then assigning to it. Now what we want to do is we want to perform some action on it, like some arithmetic operation on these two numbers. So first of all, we just define four functions, right? And then we ask the user what kind of operation user want to perform, and based on will perform that function. So okay, first I'll just define four function, then I'll explain what we are doing here. Number one and number two. So these are the two arguments for this function, and we are returning number one plus number two. That's what this function is basically does: addition, adding two numbers here. Now let's copy it, and we need three very similar functions to this. Let's change some things here. We will do subtraction. This function is for subtraction, and we will receive. We will have two arguments, number one, number two, and we are subtracting one number from another, right? And here it's multiplication, right? And here we are multiplying two numbers, and now last one, the division, right? Okay, so these are the four functions here. Now let's ask the user. We will have another input. We will ask what kind of operation user want to perform, either of this, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, right? So we'll store inside the operator. We'll create this variable, and we'll receive input. Uh, what kind of let's have some long prompt here: arithmetic operation to perform, and let's give four options here: uh, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Enter either of these four. It is a bit longer prompt, but let's just keep it. So we are now asking the user what kind of arithmetic operation that user want to perform, and we are expecting that user enter either of these things. Okay, so that's the basic input we are going to receive, and now after that we will apply this match case, right? we can use the match case or if else, but we will use this match case for this calculator here. We want to match operator here. Now we have one case, if user enters this plus symbol addition, then what we are going to do here, we are performing the addition here, right? So if user enters this symbol of addition, then we are calling this function because user wants to do addition, so we are calling the function of addition, and we are passing to numbers that we are receiving from user, number 1 and number 2, right? Number 1 and number 2, right? And same, there are other three cases here, right? And division. So if user pass this, symbol of subtraction, then we calling this function of subtraction. In case of multiplication, we are calling that function. And then there is division, right? We can also pass the default case here, and then that's the default case here, and yeah, in case of none of the match here, we will printing that none of the so what should we pass as here? No match found. Let's say for now temporarily just write here no match found and just like that. Doesn't matter much here. So now that's basically the thing done here. What left here now? Okay. I think we should create yeah, a variable here, result 0, right? What we are going to do here, we are assigning, let's assign whatever the operation we want to perform, we just assign here to this result variable, right? Okay, so now at the end we have this result variable with some value, right? Whatever number we have, and then arithmetic operation whatever we perform, we have the result here, right? Let's print the final result. The result is, and then we will give the result. Okay, so let's run this. I can calculate 5. Okay, so let's enter the first number. Let's say I enter 12 here, second number 10. What kind of arithmetic operation you want to perform? Okay, enter either of these 4. Let's say I want to perform subtraction here. Let's enter this subtraction symbol. Okay, so result is 2. So now it's working here. Let's try again with the different numbers and different operations. Let's say I want to do multiplication this time with first number is 80, second number is 10, multiplication here, and there you go. Okay, so this is generally basic calculator. We cover few things here. We just touch few concepts, inputs. Then there is a typecasting here we create 4 functions here. We apply this match case here based on the input we receive, right? And last we use this for the string. So we use even though it's a very basic project, there are so many things you can add here, exception handling, try and catch and other stuff. You can also do, you can make it even bigger, but this is just a basic project. If you're a beginner, it will be a good project for you, and we learn so many things from this even simple project.